Hey boys and girls, so today we're doing chicken parmesan meatballs on the Yoder YS640. So what I'm going to do here is similar to my other chicken meatballs that I made, the spicy ones, the buffalo ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 60-40 again, but 60 on the breast side as opposed to the thigh side. Should still maintain the moisture. Everything should still work out just fine. I just wanted to stay as true to chicken parm as I possibly can. So we're gonna glove up. Just gonna do around 1-inch cubes with these thighs. I trimmed some fat off. I did remove the bone, but I did leave some fat on because you need that stuff, you know? So we're gonna get these cubed up, and then it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna run this through the Ninja. Get that grind. We're gonna add a little Parmesan garlic Panko. We're gonna add a little Italian seasoning. We're gonna add some egg. We're gonna add some mozzarella, of course. Dried fresh mozzarella that I just shredded up. And then we're going to add some Romano also in here. So, here we got our breasts and our thighs. Like I did before, I like to mix it up. So on the first batch, I'm going to half it. Keep the ratio right. Right as guessing science will allow me. And then I'm gonna half breast or thigh in there. And we're gonna remove one of these guys. It's gonna get loud after I plug it in. Now it's gonna get loud. Burger, I usually go about 50 seconds. But doing these last time, I noticed right around the 35 mark. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Get this other batch done, and then I'll show it to you. Like I said before, if you haven't used your Ninja to grind meat, you're missing out. It's fantastic. So this time I'm going to start with the thigh, just to make sure they blend right. And we're going to top it with the breast. And again. Beautiful. Get all this goodness off. sure we get everything out of here. You want to do this with your meat a little bit cold too, otherwise things can get buck wild. If your meat does warm up and you notice it's just clumping and emulsifying too much, you can throw a few ice cubes in there, or just throw your meat back in the fridge. Always double check, make sure any of the nasty cud that you may have missed when you were trimming, pull that out. You don't want to eat it. It's usually very little if you're paying attention, but let me show you what this grind looks like. See how nice that is? Perfect for meatballs. So, let's grab a bowl. And we'll get our meat in there. And we're going to add 2 eggs. That's shattered on me. We're going to add some of the Panko. Always start with a little bit. You can always add more. Some mozzarella. And some shredded Romano. Now, if you're using the real shredded Romano and you want to use any salt and pepper, you want to cut that down because that stuff is salty. And here's a little Italian blend I mixed up. It's just a simple Tsp, good sea salt, always good sea salt. Basil, oregano, thyme, you know, the trifecta. Little parsley, little chopped garlic, little ground garlic, and that's it. So we're gonna add a little of that in there. Not much, because we're gonna save some for the outside. And a little more. And let me grab one more glove. Let's get dirty. Beat the egg with my hand a little bit. Man, it smells good. If it probably wouldn't kill me, I would take a bite. When you're doing this and you're getting it mixed up, if you see big chunks of meat or big sections of meat that aren't showing like any cheese or any seasoning and things like that, and you just can't seem to get them to work in there. Let's see, I found a little piece of cud right there. We're gonna pull that guy out. That stuff should be throughout the meat. So you want to add some more. So I can do the rest one-handed. So we're gonna deglove here. I'm gonna throw the rest of this mozzarella in there. Because why not? You can never have too much mozzarella. I'm gonna throw a little more of this in there. And just a tad more of this. A little bit more of the Panko. And we're gonna hit it with just a little more seasoning. That should give us perfect texture for meatballs. Nice. Oh, they smell good. That's perfect. that's the texture you want. Here, I'll give you guys a close up here, 1 second. So let me get all this extra off. And I'm gonna end up taking to the garbage. Check it out. Right there. See all the herbs in there, you see all the cheese everywhere. That's perfect right there. That's gonna be good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this up. I'm gonna throw it in the fridge, probably about 30, 45 minutes. Let it get nice and chilled. Let all those flavors get to know each other a little bit. And then I'm going to bring them out. Get them rolled up. And we'll go from there. Got a couple other things I want to do with them. Just to keep them right there. I want to ride that fine line of authentic chicken parm and chicken parm meatballs on the grill. So I'm gonna let that chill and I'll be back. All right, boys and girls, we're back. It's been about 45 minutes. The chicken grind has been chilling. Let's make some chicken parm meatballs. Beast armor. All by the grill. Beast nitrals. Can't beat these things. Seriously. Look at that. All right. So, what I'm gonna do, grab a chunk. Don't want to play with it too much, otherwise it'll just be dry after you cook it. I got my cookie sheet here. Just a little bit of my panko laid across the cookie sheet. You'll see why in a second. But we're gonna go like that. Oversized golf ball. And we're just gonna drop them on here. These rolled up real quick. Thinking about 2 per person, maybe 3 for me. I'm a growing boy, you know. Ooh, so nice. Good consistency, rolling up beautifully. That's a little bit big. It's going for the perfect roll too, but it's always one. Dries, just get ahead of you. Can't win them all, you know. Ooh, again, man, got me. Got me. All right, beautiful. So now what we're gonna do, excuse me, is got this guy right here. This is some panko. Hate to have to burn this glove, but it is what it is. Duck fat. So I'm going to just hit these on the sides I can see with a little duck fat, and then know it may seem overzealous, but I cannot stand the feel of chicken on my hands. So now we're gonna roll these guys just lightly. I don't want to super coat, but I want to stay true. And the duck fat is gonna keep the panko from burning in the grill. Because duck fat is a magical substance. And that's no joke. It's a nice little thin coat. I'll give you a better close-up here once I get them all rolled out. And since we already put the ones at the bottom, still should be all right. So, try to keep the integrity of the ball anyway. Try and work a little bit quick. So as the meat gets warm, it becomes less and less playable. This is my sous chef over here, code name. He always likes to get in my business, see what I'm doing. All right. So now that's what we got. Show you these real quick. See, nice thin coat. And just to ensure we have no burnage, little duck fat. Not to mention, it will lock in all that panko onto these things. So, that's what we got. So I'm gonna put them back in the fridge. I'm gonna fire up the 640. Got my sauce rolling over here. Here, I can actually show you this. And we got fire roasted tomatoes, all the usual suspects, onions, garlic, all the herbs, all that good stuff. Nice rich marinara style, a little chunky, which I like it. It will break down a lot more though. She's been simmering for a little bit, so. But that's about it, boys and girls. I'm going to, like I said, go get the pit lit, and I'll be back. We'll get these things on there, get them cooked up. All right, boys and girls, here we are. Get the pit up. Got it running at about 350. Got an oak cherry blend going in here. So let's get them on. Pulled my top rack out, so I'll be using the bottom rack on the grill grates. Let's get the 2 rows of 3. So now I'm going to let them go, and we are going to take them right to the 165 mark. We're going to treat it like a breast. There's minimal thigh in there. It should cook just fine. So we're going to do that. No spritzing, no moisture, no anything at all. Just let the Yoder do its thing, and we'll be back. All right, so I checked them out. Sitting about at the 150 mark. They're nice and crispy, as you can see. Pretty. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss a chunk of fresh mozzarella on each one of these bad boys. And it should melt while they finish off. That's chicken parm right there, boys and girls. All right. I'll be back. All right, boys and girls. They're done. So I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. Oh man, those are pretty. Super gentle. Look at these guys. Oh, let's see here. Oh man. Beautiful. See that? Even with all that melted mozzarella, they just come right off those grill grates like nothing, man. Awesome. Grill grates are one of the best accessories I've ever purchased for my grills. So, this is what we got. Chicken Parmesan meatballs. So, all right, I'm gonna get these in and I'll bring you back when we start putting this together. All right, boys and girls, here we go. Let's do this. So I'll give you a little close up here on these guys again, now that we're in some decent light. Here they are. Nice and crispy. Turned out real well. Smell fantastic. Love Italian night on the grill, you know? So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to hit it with some sauce. This is the fire roasted tomato sauce. We're just gonna give it a little bed, just to set them balls in. Make myself some room here. All right, now grab some ball. They're quite large, so we're just gonna do single. Yeah, this one here. Okay. Now, this right here is bucatini. So what it is it's a nice thick pasta, if you don't know what it is, but it's hollow inside. So it really pulls in all the flavor. I love the stuff. It's great pasta. So we're gonna give everybody a little bit of that. Room on this one. All right. Now, I'm just gonna finish her off. A little shredded Romano on top of that baby. And a little basil. Lighten her up. And then we're just going to give this spaghetti some sauce. And that's a wrap. Here we got chicken parm meatballs. All right, boys and girls, that's all I got.